Go on back. You might as well go on back. Go on back.
For what, bro?
It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Where the fuck you been at?
Bro, I went to the club.
You a motherfucking fool, bro. Go back to the club where you came from.
Bro, I'm not finna do this with you. I'm finna go to bed.
No, you're not going to bed, bro.
I'm about to go to bed.
No, you're a liar. Where you been at, bro?
Bro, I went to the club.
It's 4. The club let out at 3.
I was at the club.
You a liar. Bro, people, see, that's the thing about it. I know people. Somebody hit me up and told me that you was at a barber shop.
Okay.
What the fuck was you doing at a barber shop?
I was at a
Fuck, you cutting hair?
I was two-stepping at the barber.
Two-stepping at the barber shop? Yeah. Hey, man, get your shit. Man, it's time to go.
Oh, you gotta come on, man. I'm finna go to bed.
Hey, you talking about two-stepping at a barber shop, bro? 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, bro? Hey, man, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Oh, my God. What are you on?
Right here, bag it up.
What type of time, man? Come on, bro. What are you doing?
I'm not playing with you, bro.
I was two-stepping.
Okay, you gonna two-step your ass out of here now.
Bro, come on. You doing the most.
No, I'm not.
Chill.
Move. Get the hell out.
Bro,
you a liar.
chill.
Like in the morning, bro. You thought you was about to just two-step in here?
I was two-stepping.
Bro, I'm not playing with you, bro. Get out my house, bro. Get out my house, bro. I'm not playing with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
All right. Happy Friday, everyone. We finally here, made it through the week. God bless. But guess what? We're getting ready to have a deep topic about the permissible after our relationship. How would you feel if your mate come in at 2, 3, 4, or even 6 o'clock in the morning? We're about to talk about that. And also, we haven't posted it, but next Friday, make sure you tune in live because Bro Man Talker Incorporated will be coming back to your screens with the ultimate dress code. When your lady steps out with the girl in a provocative clothing, how would you handle that? Is it control or is it just respect? We'll talk about it then. So now what we're going to do, standing in for Dwight Robinson right now till he appears, is Mr. Dez himself.
What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Shots out to y'all. All right, now let's get down to business. First of all, let's bring everybody on that we got up in here. First of all, I want to bring in my brother from another. DJ Mac, are you in the building?
Yo, what's happening? What's up, everybody? What's going on?
We got my brother DJ Mac in the building. And also, even though this is Grown Men Talking, don't forget we do have our lovely ladies in the building tonight. First of all, I want to bring in the one, the only, Queen D.
Happy Friday.
All right, we got Queen. And last but definitely not least, we want to bring in the one, the only, I call her K Marie, but it's Miss Marita, y'all, aka Lady K. Come on up in the building. We got a fiery topic on deck tonight. Oh man, I can't wait for Brother Dwight to get in here. We got a fiery topic tonight. But see, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off with some basics. with impermissible. Permissible. This is the definition of permissible. Means allowed, permitted, or acceptable according to a set of rules, laws, or standards. The key details and the context. It describes actions, behaviors, or conditions that do not violate established regulations, codes, or policies. Now, with that being said, let's get to this video. All right. Let me throw my little 3 pennies in real quick. First of all, I can understand because I've been on both sides of this. I've been on both sides of the door. Now, if your mate tells you and informs you, hey, you coming in after midnight and you still doing it, you have violated some of the policy, rules, and regulations. I've been on both sides of it, so I understand where brother is coming from. But I also understand where she coming from because I've been in both sets of shoes before. But let me start off. Let me since this involved the lady, let before I get to my brother Mac, because I know my brother Mac got something to say about that. I know my brother Mac got something good for me. I'm gonna start it off. Queen D.
What's up?
Hey, Queen. I see we stepping out tonight. All right, so Queen D, what you got to say about this video? How do you feel this was this the right thing for him to do, or was this the right thing for her to do, or what do you feel about this video?
Well, I feel like he took the approach all types of wrong. I mean, communication is key with people. If he knew where she was, then he couldn't be acting like that. But if he did not know where she was, then I can understand that completely because she told him she's gonna be one place. And she said I was at the club, and then he's like, "Well, I was told you at the barbershop." Why? First of all, why was he even at a barbershop at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning? That's a no-no.
But not in her defense, I didn't been at some parties at the barbershop before. Real talk. Sometimes the barbershop would be open for a party.
I ain't never been to no barbershop for no party. I'm either at the club and I'm going home, going 2 steps, shake my butt, whatever, at the club and go home. I've never been to a barbershop. Never.
Okay, so do you feel that he was right in what he did?
He was right in how he was feeling because apparently looking at the video, he didn't know where she was because he kept asking her where was she at. So he had no clue on where she was, and God knows how she looked because he couldn't see how she looked when she was dressed. And so something upset him. It might not even been the time of night she was coming in. It might have been what she had on, but we don't know what she had on. But respectfully, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning ain't nothing open but bars and legs. So, or the opposite of that.
Hit that button one time for that for me one time. Lady K Marie, come on. What you think about that?
I think it depends on the context behind the whole situation. If that was an agreement that y'all shouldn't be staying out late and you stay out late anyway, then that violates the policy, as you put it. But if ain't no stipulations been put into it and you don't have no reason to distrust that person, then why be upset because they was out? Listen, I done stayed out to 7 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock in the morning to the sun that came up. And there wasn't no legs open. It was a whole lot of laughing and good time. But it's not always that what people try to make it be when you're out. Especially if you haven't been out in a long time. Maybe she ain't been out in like a year or something. She had a blast. But it just depends. I mean, he could be right on his response if that was communicated and understood. But if not, then it seems like they need to have a conversation.
All right, and I understand that completely. And I'm with you on that because like we say, there do, sometimes and most of the time, well, let me put it like this: in my situation, there has always been a boundary set. You know, I've been the one that I have been in a situation to where I have been pulled out of the club. If you don't beat me home, you might as well just realize you don't have a home. So I understand that. So, Brother Mac, come on now, give it to me straight, Brother Mac. Give it to me straight. Uh-oh.
I'm trying to figure out how, you know, I mean, if it's an all the time thing and it gets to be annoying, I can understand that. But then, where do you set ground rules and bars and stipulations and policies, as it was said, on somebody grown? Like, that's a grown adult. Listen, I'm going to let you be who you're going to be so I can see what I need to see to know if I can deal with you. I'm not here to tear down what you do or what you usually do or what you used to do. Keep doing it. If it's something I can't deal with, I'm going to get out your way.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, but even in a relationship, don't you have to have some type of compromise? Be like, baby, I ain't got no problem, you know, with you going out sometime, going to kick it with your girls, because I know I'm going to go out and kick it with my fellas, you know, but, you know, ain't it certain things that even though we both grown in this scenario, we both grown and we don't know the whole backstory behind the video. We just got to see a snippet of it. Like, you know, we don't know if it's an all-time thing, you know, if it's something they discussed, but at some point, don't you have to have some type of respect for the relationship that you in to be like, okay, I know I've been out for a minute, you know, I ain't doing nothing I ain't supposed to be doing, but at the same time, you know, let me get on up out of here. You know, I got to realize, you know, somebody at home worried about me, somebody at home thinking about me. So does it ever come to that point?
You bypassing what I'm saying then. Again, I'm going to let you do what you do so I could see what I need to see. So I could see if me and you even belong together. See, if it comes to your man that every weekend the first thing you need to do is get away from me, cool, then let me get up out of here. Because we're wasting each other's time trying to hold the relationship down anyway, because you run the streets too much. So why stop you from running the streets? Why get into arguing and kicking clothes out and all that? That's too soft. I'm not finna get in there. The only clothes I'm gonna kick out is mine. I'm gonna get mine and I'm gonna be gone.
Ladies, y'all chime in too. But I mean, sometimes it ain't that you want to get away from me every weekend or I want to get away from you, but don't you feel your partner sometimes need, even though y'all are one, they still need some type of time to just be them and you know, and just be free?
Yes, I do believe that the relationship should have its times where the partners get a break from each other and get to do the things that, but see, like you said, we don't know the backstory. And that's why I said, if it's a situation where you feel like you got to get away from me every weekend that come up, every Friday and Saturday, you got to hit the club, then this ain't no relationship.
Yeah, I see that because, you know, first of all, if you in the club, I know what you're doing in the club. You in the club doing what people do in the club things. And a lot of times you got a whole bunch of single people in the club. So that means you're doing single people things.
Mm-hmm.
Look, now, ladies, chime in now. Don't get quiet now. Come on now. Y'all here.
I think that boils down to trust. 'Cause everybody who goes to the club ain't doing single stuff all the time. I also, I understand what Mac is saying. Because personally, if I'm in a relationship, I'm not trying to stay out all types of the night. Only because of the stereotype and the respect that I will have for my mate. I'm not supposed to be coming in all types of night, and this just don't seem right. So what Mac is saying, he's gonna watch to see if that person has that mindset and on the same track as him. Because if not, ain't no need to change them. Because you see a lot of people that get with women or they get with men and they met them in the club or they was going out every weekend. And then if they get married or get in a serious relationship, they figure, oh, well, why this person still going out? Because that's what they do. That's what they like to do. They're not going to change it.
So basically, you know, you're saying, you know, sometimes you got to step back and you got to sit back and look for a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There's no other way.
I
Because
agree with both. I agree with Mac and Kanisha. They both pretty much said that's what it is. Period.
yeah. And what are we doing if I'm working all week? I'm off Saturday and Sunday, but Friday and Saturday you in the club. So by the time I see you, I only get a couple hours with you, like my work week, and then I'm back to bed getting ready for Monday morning.
Yeah, I can see that because, like being a Monday through Friday, most of the time, and now this is just the reality. You working Monday through Friday. Friday night, really, you ain't really doing nothing.
Wait,
you ain't really doing nothing.
2 nights a week. Oh wait, well, why we going to the club 2 nights a week though?
See, now that's another question.
Why are we going out or to the club 2 nights a week? I can see 1 night a week, but 2.
But what if your mate is a socialite, somebody that's that's what they do.
That's not my mate. Because you gotta understand. You gotta understand within yourself what you want. What you want is somebody who gonna be there when you get there to sit down and chill with. And if you know your mate ain't the type of person to sit down and chill on your chill days, then that's not your mate. You forcing a square into a triangle hole. It don't fit.
Well, okay, I understand what you're saying, but we can fit a circle in there one again. But I mean, but like, what I mean, like, what if the person y'all attracted to, y'all finally y'all decide, hey, we're gonna try to come together and do a couple, and like how Kay said, when I met you in the club.
Mm-hmm.
So now that we together, I can't go to the club no more. Not no more, but I can't be at the club like I used to be at the club. Or can I not go to the club?
No, it's just that if you got a mate or a spouse or somebody, I mean, y'all met in the club, so there should be no issue with you still going to the club. But there's boundaries. Like, okay, you in a relationship now, you're not single no more. When you're single, you can do what you want to do. But when you are involved with someone, you need to give that other person some type of respect. So that clubbing 2 nights a week, gonna have to stop at the scenes. You pick 1 night, and the rest of it is about us. That's respect.
I want to go a little bit past the respect part of it and say, what happens if every time you on your chill mode and you want to chill with your mate because you've been out at the club all weekend and he been working all week or she been working all week, and now you catch some time where you want to chill and say, you know something? You've been doing what you do, so let me do what I do.
Now you're gonna start. That's a whole nother. And in my eyes, because I've been in that situation before too. I'm just saying,
it's just a question though.
I mean, because we both been grinding Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Now, what you need to do to decompress and what I need to do to decompress may be two different things.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that I need to do to decompress may not be something that you like to do. That don't mean that we not compatible. That just means, in my mind, you decompress your way, I decompress my way, and then when we both decompress, when we done got this week off our back, we come together and we sit down and chill and be like, "Hey, baby, what's going on? I'm let's spend this time together so that we can say that we spending time." Well, I mean, if that's the day that it is, but
All right, well, check this out. I hear some music in the background, so everybody, we'll be back in 2 and 2, everybody. Y'all know what we do.
on back. You might as well go on back. Go on back.
For what,
It's 4
bro?
o'clock in the morning. Where the fuck you been at?
Bro, I went to the club.
You a motherfucking fool, bro.
I went to
And
the-
go back to the club where you came from.
Bro,
you're
I'm
a
not
fucking
finna
liar.
do this with you. I'm
No, you're
finna
not
go to
gonna do this.
bed.
No, you're not going to bed, bro.
I am about to go
No,
to
you're
bed.
not. No, you're a liar. Where you been at, bro?
Bro, I went to the club.
It's 4. The club let out at 3.
I was at the club.
You a liar, bro. People, see, that's the thing about it. I know people. Somebody hit me up and told me that you was at a barber shop.
Okay.
What the fuck was you doing at a barber shop?
I was at a
Fuck, you cutting hair?
I was.
What time should your partner be in the house? From the club, from his homeboy's house or her friend girl's house, and y'all not with each other. Like as far as y'all not going out with each other. What time? I say, me personally, I say no later than 2 p.m. Now, we together, we can stay out all night long. All night long. Maybe I'll strike that. 3 is close. 3 is a little pushing it. But 2 a.m., you need to be in this house. In the bed with me. Laid up. Sleep. If you out past 4 a.m., you might well stay where you at. Cause don't come back here. Don't come back to this house. You might well.
It's not posted, but make sure you tune in next Friday as the Grown Man Talking Incorporated come back with another fiery topic, the ultimate dress code. How do you feel about your woman stepping out with the girls, provocatively dressing? Tune in live and set their notifications because you never know. It might relate to you. Now back over to Jack.
Are we hidden?
Yeah, no, my mic was muted.
Okay.
But anyway,
One
you know, we kind of got a replay on that. But see, I didn't realize the first time she played the video that her story was twisted. She don't even know what she was doing.
Right.
So that sound like that kind of. I don't know if you're gonna blame it on the alcohol, but according to what he said, he was told she was at the barbershop. Okay, now there's a difference. Okay,
that's what I was saying.
You know,
I never been to the barbershop now.
Okay, and now what this gentleman did in the second video, he went into the policies and the guidelines. This is what we said.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do y'all think let me ask y'all, what do y'all think is a good time that your mate should be coming in if y'all ain't kicking it together?
You want to go first, Lady K?
The club's closed at 2 o'clock here, so I think you should be home by 2, not leaving the club at 2. I mean, at our good age, and that's what I want to say earlier. A lot of it has to do with age and maturity as well. Because what you did in your 20s and early 30s, you should not be doing in 40 and above. When my 20s, I used to go to the club all the time. I was in a relationship. He wanted me to stop going to the club, and I was like, hell no, I'm still going. But would I do that now, the right age I am now? No. So yeah, I think a good time is 1 or 2 o'clock. Anything after that, no.
Okay, if the club closes at 2, I got to be home at 2.
Yeah, they give you a whole hour to get home. You need to leave before it closes.
See now, you see that look and that expression. See now, that's some control type of stuff. You need to be leaving before the club closes. Am I gonna leave before the concert is over?
Concert and club are two different things.
I'm talking about the principle of the matter. No, literally.
If you leave an hour before, that still gives you time to stop at Jack in the Box and get you something to eat and all that stuff.
But the club don't close till 2.
So we trying to leave with the whole crowd though?
I mean, you never know what happened once the light come on. The party might keep going. As I'm on my way out the door, on my way home.
Exactly, an hour before the club closed. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I can't. No, see now, you trying to make see now. That's putting a stipulation on my curfew. If you telling me I got to leave the club an hour early, you concerned about me getting caught up in the traffic jam, or they that's when the YNs might get pew. So you want me home safe.
All the DUIs happen, all that kind of stuff. You're a good adult age. You got to make it to work on Monday. Let's leave before the crowd does.
I'm gonna make it to work on Monday. Today's Saturday. I got off Sunday.
Not if you go to jail and get hit by a car.
She said again.
So basically, what you saying is you need to leave the club an hour early. I'm sorry. That tickles me because we always close by 3:37, but sometimes we stay open till 7.
Well, my opinion is totally different. So if the club closed at 2, that's when you leave the club at 2. Only because I've done it. Like I'm at the club, and the club's still bumping. I was at the club. They close at 2. I'm walking out at 2:00. Now, should anything else occur after that, such as usually people who go out, they go out like the Waffle House or something like that. That's when you pick up a phone and like, you know what, communication. Hey, babe, you know what? I'm out the club. I'm gonna go to a Waffle House or where I'm gonna go with the boys. I'm gonna be home a little later. That's all. And then just to give an ETA on when you're going right. That's it. Just respect the other spouse. And it gotta be trusting. Your spouse have to be able to trust you. Because me personally, I don't care what you do when you got the club. It's just communicate with me. And then when the time you tell me you're gonna be in the house, please be there. And then after that, I'm gonna start getting the word and I'm gonna start trusting you out now.
Okay, see now, you just brought up a very valid point. If I tell you this is what time I'm gonna be home, and I don't make it home by that time, then I believe that you have the right to have some type of discernment about what time I come home. If I do not communicate with you, because anything could happen. I could leave the club at 1 o'clock. The club closed at 2. I'm rolling down. I'm going to stop at Jack. I'm going to stop at Jack. Get my little food. On my way, it's getting close to 2. My tire blow out.
You pick up a phone like, you know what, babe? Oh, snap! I'm in the middle of no. I'm out here. Just got me some food. My tire blew out. I'll be a little later, but you still give that ETA because when you need to be in that house at that ETA you said you with. But you're not. I'm gonna turn the giant and start just in case you don't make it home tonight. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Okay.
I agree with
I'm just saying.
I agree with Queen. If you can, it's communication. If you kind of be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go out here and stay till 2 o'clock," then that's fine. But you asked me about my policy. So my policy is an hour before the club.
You said her policy is.
Said your club hours is.
They ain't 9 to 5.
Come on, Brother Mac. I see you up there boiling, Brother Mac. Come on, Brother Mac. What you got to say? I see you boiling. I see you boiling.
I'm pour me a drink first. Hold on. Y'all is ridiculous up here, man. I'm trying to
I'm just saying. I mean, I understand,
Look, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I got to see my father as a man. Because my father was very family orientated, right? He was real close with all his brothers and sisters. And so we could leave out the house Thursday, 4:00 in the afternoon. We didn't get home till like Sunday evening. We was out kicking it. Whole family, everywhere. And my mama and father stayed together till my pops passed. And I ain't never, ever heard them argue about where you been. My mama, she go stay at her mama's house or with me. I don't care about what boy. Let her do what she want to do. She happy. She ain't bothered me. Leave her alone. So I learned that early. And I just personally, I get it for people that need it. But if I can't trust you that I got to put a timeline on everything you do and things of that nature, it stops being about respect for me and start being about me and my insecurities. And that's just me personally. I'm not telling nobody else how to think. I'm just talking about me personally. I think if I tell you, let's say your friends had a bash at the house. Let's take the club out. They had a bash at the house. Y'all over there, y'all drinking, doing y'all thing. I didn't go to it because I might not like your friend. Who knows? I don't know why I didn't go. But I didn't go. You there. As long as I ain't getting no calls about you was trying to drive home drunk, got pulled over, or ambulance calls or police calls or nothing like, man, do you. Because at the end of it, if I want to go out, like I want to go out spending, and I done spent weeks at my people crib. It's just how I came up. It's like I've been in long-term relationships, and I'm over here. I'm going to kick it with my cousin. I ain't doing nothing. Hey, what's up, baby? What's going on? What you need? Just call and see if you all right. Yeah, I'm good. How you doing? You need anything? You need some money? Ooh, okay, well, let me get back down here. Let me do what I do. Click, and I'm back doing what I do. I trust my mate so much that I could leave my mate alone for a week and I think she ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't worried about that. But that's just me. I can't tell nobody else how to see this. But it's just me. I think I'm being insecure when I tell you got to be in the house 45 minutes after they let go. Because the club ain't nothing but 30 minutes from the house. So I'm giving you 15 minutes to stop and get you something to eat. And then after that, you better be in the house. Joe, get here when you get here. I'm sorry.
Well, I can see where you're coming from with that, but see, like you said, it's a trust thing because I grew up in that era before cell phones, and
exactly,
and I was one of them kids that heard those conversations. Where you been at? You were supposed to be. I heard those conversations, and it's a record. It's public record. My daddy was a hoe. It's public record. It's public record.
Not public record.
and he got the kids to prove it. But so
I'm just saying.
So I could understand, and that's why I'm kind of in my mind. I'm thinking more or less about the trust issue when it comes to this aspect of it, because of the things that I've seen and the things that I grew up going through the times where it's 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, and my mama packing me up in the car, and we taking a ride somewhere. Next thing you know, my mama pulling somebody up out of house and whooping them in the front yard, type of stuff, because my daddy was laid up with her when he was supposed to be at home.
Yeah, but then if you got that type of situation, then again, that's why I say I understand the outlook of where you have to put timestamps and stipulations on people. But then again, that's me and my insecurity because you've made me this way. We're talking about people that ain't did nothing to nobody. She ain't cheated on you. You ain't cheated on her. What's wrong with letting them people let their hair down?
Sometimes it's not always about insecurity as well. Like for me, I am a worry wart. So that would be mainly my reasoning. Now
Exactly.
I was serious, but not serious. Like as long as I'm being communicated with, I'm real cool and real easy breezy with stuff. But we live in a different time, in a different world. Men are different, women are different. So the things that our parents and our grandparents did and had to deal with is totally different amongst what we have to deal with right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you got road rage, you got drunk drivers, you got human trafficking, you got so much stuff going on in the world right now. To where if I'm in a relationship and I be like, hey, so I don't worry, you know, come home. The club closes at 2. Can you come home at 1 o'clock? We can have a conversation about it. I wouldn't approach it like you're going to come home at 1 o'clock. We can have a conversation about it, but we have to take all things into consideration. And we supposed to be loving and protecting and wanting to be with one another. I am a worry wart. I'm not gonna think, oh, he's with another woman. I'm gonna be like, did his car break down? Did somebody hit him? Did he get jacked? Like that's where my mind goes. So sometimes it's not all about insecurity. It's that you love that person so much you want them to make it home to you.
I feel you. I feel you on that.
I can't say I disagree on that because
I couldn't disagree with that at all.
Where you sit down and you talk with your mate and you give them the reasons why you're setting your standards and stipulations, nobody can argue with that. I don't even have a rebuttal for that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people that's telling you what, like you said, you gonna be in the house because I said that you can't be out. Who you talking to? Your son or your daughter? Who you thought this was?
First of all, you shouldn't be dating nobody or be with nobody that's gonna tell you what to do. You're a grown man and they're a grown person. So
that's all I'm saying.
If they feel like they're gonna tell you what to do, you need to go to the left because we not doing that. I'm grown. My mama gonna tell me what to do, and she dead.
Hold on, Queen. Here you go. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm going back on mute.
My thing is, the thing that gets me is, and maybe I need to work on myself, but I'm one of them people that you tell me I can't do something. How you gonna sit up here and tell me what I can't do? Now, what you would like for me not to do is different versus I can't do. If you tell me I can't do something, give me some time. It's gonna get done. That's just me. But I'm working on me. I hear music.
Got music.
They done put the plug on us. They said it's time to go to commercial break. See y'all in 2 and 2, if not 1.
You in a healthy relationship, being outside past 2:30, 3 o'clock is the maximum limit. You should be able to be allowed outside to keep a healthy relationship. And you pushing it at that. When you in your 40s and 50s, it's 11:30, 12 o'clock at that point because you ready to go home and kick it anyway. But a lot of people that's younger, 2:30, 3 o'clock, I feel like that is the most maximum healthy time to come back home in a good relationship because if you pass that time, it's nothing open but legs. It's not nobody out there that just trying to give you attention that you are seeking. Cause at this point now, if you in a strip club, you know you finna go into the mind frame. It's a lot of people out here with messed up intentions that's trying to get home with you or get you to come home with them. So if you in the strip club past 4 or 5 o'clock, that's what they looking for. They trying to find what legs are there and trying to open that night. So if you have that understanding in your relationship and you have that agreement in your relationships, y'all don't have that clink moment where y'all feel like you can't go hang with your girls or go hang with your boys. That's the understanding and agreement that you should have. And now if you in your 40s or late 50s or 60s, you at home by 11:30, 12 o'clock anyway. So you ain't even worried about them times of what I'm talking about. But the people that's older, younger than that, them are the times I feel like them are the stable relationship times. You should be back at home and the respectable time that you should be back at home. Now, if you really respect your partner, 1:30, 2 o'clock, I'll be back at home. I don't even want to go anywhere. The club, water down, drink ass shit, overly loud ass music, a bunch of people from be looking in their phones and all the shit that you don't even want in that shit anyway. So you back at home anyway. So if everybody that's in a committed relationship and a happy relationship and had that understanding with their partner, get where I'm coming from. That's just my opinion. That's just being honest.
I don't know why that's if y'all enjoying the topic today, which they're doing such a great job, bringing out great points and everything in their own opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But if you're enjoying the Grown Man Talking tonight, please subscribe, like, and go ahead and put those cameras up there if you want to find it in your heart to give a monetary donation. You put the camera up to the left side of the screen, and it take you directly where you can donate from the heart. Nothing is pressured. Also, make sure y'all tune in next week for we be having another spicy topic, which we got it finally up. The ultimate dress code. What do men feel about when it come down to a woman going out with the girls and they dressing like that? What is your opinion? They're going to talk about it next week. We want to also thank everybody over there at Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Kick, and also Rumble for tuning in. We see you. Now we're going to turn it back over to the camera.
All right. See, now y'all done flipped the script. Why did you done flip the script with that video?
Absolutely.
Because dude wasn't doing nothing but speaking the truth. And let me tell you something, see now. I got burnt out on clubs, technically, when I was like 14, 15 years old. That's how long I was in the club, because I was in the clubs taking pictures with my brother. I was in the clubs at such a young age, I was able to buy my Sunday school teacher a drink. Y'all heard what I just said. And I got burnt out on clubs. So clubs really ain't a big thing for me. But especially like he said, at a certain age, man, you really ain't even really trying to get to the club, for one, if you in the right mind state at a certain age. But at a certain age, you really are trying to be back home before midnight. And that's just the truth of the matter.
Can I ask something?
Go ahead, my brother.
If you really don't want to go to the club and your mate ain't going with you, why are you there?
Me personally, sometimes the only reason why I'm in a club is because I'm performing. That's the only reason why I'm in a club.
You got an excuse to be there. I'm talking about for the people he said that really don't want to be there. Overly loud music, people looking in their phones, all of that was crazy to me. But if that's the case and you know you're going to be back in the house before midnight, then why even go? Just kick it with your girl or kick it with your guy. What are you trying to see?
That's a good question.
No, that is a damn good question, because first of all, like you said, the drinks is watered down, and I bet you $10 to $10 I can make you a drink at home that tastes way more better and gonna get you more slippy than that water that I'm licensed, and I'm an experimenter.
Experimenter. That's happening.
In my defense, I'm a grown woman. I am 48 years old, and I still go out, but I don't go out to clubs. Clubs are overrated for me. I did all that when in my younger years. I go to lounges. Whereas people of my age and we two stepping to R. Kelly or to the Isley Brothers or something like that I will go to. Clubs, I don't do.
She's so proper.
A lounge ain't nothing but a slow down club.
Okay, in our age, we lined into Chicago style stepping and old school stuff. We ain't out there with acting stupid. They drink nothing. It's more laid back. Out there with your people. Y'all got respect. Nobody's fighting. Nobody arguing. Everybody out to have fun. Whereas clubs, you don't get that environment.
And you know what? And I can understand that because look, here in Kansas City, we had a club, and I ain't trying to put no salt on their name, so I guess I ain't gonna say their name. But it's this one club that we had, and it was literally for old folks. It was literally for old folks. Nowadays, things done changed. You can't go into that particular club because now you got a bunch of YNs coming up in there because it was a 40 and up club. But now they didn't quote unquote modernized, and it's not the same. It is not the same because we literally used to have clubs here in Kansas City to where you could go and literally all you was going to do was two-step all night. That's all you was going to do. From the time you walked through the door to the time you was walking out, you was two-stepping out the door. And we had a good time. And nowadays, it seems that with everything that's going on, and it just may be, I can't say that Kansas City is the same way because it may be the same way in whatever city you listening or watching from. Things ain't been the same no more when it comes to these clubs too, which could also put another level of burden, as you know, K. Marie said, like she's a worry bug. It comes to the point to where, hey, they ain't doing it like they used to. So you know, just like that ain't your league no more. You step out of it, ain't nothing in there for you no more, no way. Because like I just said, we can come home and I have a staff. I had my own bar, and it was to the point to where people would come to my house when I got off of work at 1:30. When I got off of work at 1:30, people would come to my house and just kick it and chill and enjoy themselves. No drama, no nothing. But if you're going out to a club nowadays and being out so late, with this being a permissible relationship, late night relationship things, I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I don't think the club should not even be a honorable mention when it comes to keeping a good relationship, especially at late night hours, because you got the after hours joints, and even at the after hours joints, some of them you nice and chill and laid back. But if you really in a good relationship, y'all can go out and have fun, and y'all ain't gotta go have fun together. But let us be respectable and get home to each other in one piece and in a good fashion. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking about.
I agree 100%.
But that just rounds me back around to my first question. Why are you going somewhere that's not in your league? Like, that's going to keep bothering me because, like you said, the drinks is watered down. There's a whole bunch of young cats around me, whole bunch of young chicks around me. Everybody in their phone, dance floor halfway empty. If it's somebody on it, it's girls dancing with girls. You can't get over there and dance with them. You look thirsty. If I'm being honest, you look thirsty going somewhere that you know is out of your league.
Well, there go that word thirsty. There go that word thirsty. Because, hey, you know what? To me personally, when you said that made me think about that because of the simple fact. That's a lot of times. That's why some of us men, we still in the club in our 50s and we in our 60s, and we looking for these little young tenders Yeah, look at that one right there. Oh boy, she thick.
Banana cream pie. Banana cream pie.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what.
Still got it.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. And a lot of times that's why these situations occur in relationships. You still out there trying to be, you still thirsty for something.
But
that
you
ain't gonna
you went looking for that though. That's the point that I'm making. If you somewhere that you know you out of your league in, you're somewhere looking for something that you shouldn't be at. I'm not going to no club and it's 30 and 20-year-olds in here because I know I'm not supposed to be in here because we're not on the same type of like music settings, none of that. I'm not out there with, that's like me going to the club with China. I'm not doing that.
First of all, get out of my head because that's my one fear. That's another thing that stopped me from going to the club. Ain't no way I'm going to pop up in the club and next thing you know, I look over, I see my daughter over there getting low. What the heck?
Yeah, that would be awkward. Very awkward.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's as men and even as women, because let's not get it twisted. It's some cougars out there. Some cougars, it's some jaguars, and there's some mountain lions out there doing the same thing. Out there in the clubs hunting.
Mountain lions.
They out there in the club hunting. I promise you they in there hunting. I'm just saying. And you're laughing because you know I'm telling the truth.
And you really are. Them be some mountain lions and some jaguars, some elephants too. Be out there, you right.
Yeah. So polar bears, some grizzly bears, some brown bears. Yeah, it's all type of things out there. So if I'm not in that setting, I'm not going. I'm like Queen D said. I'm at the lounge. Everybody my age and older or slightly younger. We two-stepping, we playing darts, we having us some good drinks, listening to some good music, having a good time. This don't end until they close. And when I get to a certain level, I'm going home. I've had my fun.
At the lunch, you ain't got to stop and get no food because the food already there. So you ain't done getting. So after you get done at the lounge, you go straight home because you done had your food, you done got your dance on, you done had your drink on. You go straight home. We ain't stopping at no Whataburger, no Jack in the Box, no Waffle. You going straight home and guess what? Going right to bed.
Okay, so Queen, so according to what you just said, if we go to the right spot, I can order my wings at 12:30, be leaving the club by 1 and be home by 2.
It was a lounge in Cibolo. It was a lounge in Cibolo I used to go to. They was that FM 3009. It's way out there. The lounge where they have at 7 o'clock from 7 to 9 is Chicago style. So they teach you how to step Chicago style from 7 to 9. So that's what I used to be doing. I had my heels up from 7 to 9, 9 o'clock. The same spot, you don't leave. They turn the same spot into a lounge. Bam, real quick. Now we lounging. Outside, pavilion or restaurant outside. The cigar spot is right across the way. Just walk the lounge across the way, the cigar spot right there. Get you a cigar too, then come back.
Can you read the comment from Ray Davis?
Okay, it says, what led to the discussion for going to the club? Yes, decision. We all want to have some fun and experience different connections. But what going on at home or in the relationship?
Great question. Great question. What's so? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, that question, like I just the last part of the question is what's stuck in my head. What's going on in a relationship that got me out here at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning in the club? Because truth be told, if everything I needed was at home, I can go out, have some good time, do some. We call it networking, aka networking. do some networking, and get back at a reasonable time. But what is it that's not going on or going on at home that's making me stay out so late to where when I come back home, my mate is like, go back where you came from.
You creating problems. You're simply creating a problem where no problem needs to be created, because if something is going on at home, you can sit down with your mate and talk.
Really not trying to escape it.
I
don't know what y'all hear, but I hear some music, so we'll be back in 2 and 2.
Because I don't think no man should be out past 1 o'clock. You should be at home.
I strongly disagree with that.
Me too.
Why?
I feel like
Why can't I hang out with my friends?
If you are married, you shouldn't be out past 1 o'clock.
What's
going on after 1 o'clock?
I feel like
the clubs don't close at least 2 o'clock.
Okay, well, you get home at 1, you ain't gonna miss out that whole hour.
No, I feel like you can go out.
Because they done been stopped serving alcohol.
Depends on what club you go to, because someone stay open to 3.
I feel like you can go out, have your fun, but at least like you do like a little check-in, like, hey, you know, okay. Like, you know, stuff like that, or like, hey, I'm on the way home.
Be respectful.
Thank you. Be respectful. That's the thing.
Okay, Des had stepped up for a minute.
No, I'm right here.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't see me, but can y'all hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you, we just don't see you.
Ain't that something? What? See, there they go with that. See, I must have said something else. Here we go. All right, here we go. But now, that kind of brought it full circle with the whole relationship thing, the checking in and the communication. Which I understand communication is key, and that is something that I am learning and have learned to understand and realize is very key in a relationship. I ain't good at it. I'm getting better though. I'm just saying. So, you know, when she say that, but at the same time, I still feel even if you do communicate with your partner, they're still going to be like, why are you not here? I could be texting you the whole time, talking to you. I could be video calling you the whole time. Then I'm not at home at our designated time, but it's still an issue.
Insecurity.
Yeah, but I'm about to say, for some people, insecurity. Well, most people who feel that way are people who are insecure. They don't trust their partner. So, which leads to what the person do to make their partner feel that way.
But even if I'm like literally texting and you looking at me, look at you, look at me, we looking at each other, and it's still an issue when I get home.
Because they looking at you, looking at me, looking at you lying, checking out the background and trying to figure out where you
Who said I was lying? Who said I was lying? If you see me doing what I'm doing the whole time I'm telling you what I'm doing, how am I lying?
I'm trying to tell you, some people that are insecure. Right, the people that are insecure, this is how they're thinking. They see you like you see me. You talking to me, telling me what you're doing, but we're checking out the background, trying to scope out where you are, who's around you, what you're doing, because that person's insecure. You're telling the truth, but everything that's coming out of your mouth to them is a lie to them, even though you're telling the truth because they are insecure. They're only seeing their side, they're not seeing the whole full circle. It's their brain saying he paying tricks, he cheating, he cheating. It's insecurity. That's why. I'm just saying.
Ain't no way if you sitting up here seeing what I'm doing, because you know how you have when they be like, look, ain't nobody here. I'm right here. I know I was supposed to be. This is what happened, and this is what's going on. But like Max said, banana cream pies. That's all.
You ever seen this on TikTok? There's a guy who's at a gas station, and his girlfriend calls her, and she goes, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Man, I'm at the gas station." Look, the same thing he said. He took the phone and he walked around the gas station. Like, look, see, I'm at the gas station. But if you pay close to his window, you can see the reflection of the female on his back.
Oh, well, that nigga was just getting caught up. He's stupid.
No, you have to really be paying attention. Like he's showing her, but you really can't see. But a person that pays attention to detail, your windows are your mirrors. So if she was paying attention, she would have seen the girl on his back. He literally did a 360 at the gas station in his car. He could come in the car. Nobody's in the car. She's on his back the whole time.
Well, all I can say about that is, that just means he was doing something he wasn't supposed to do. We talking about the ones that ain't. We talking about the ones.
But he's trying to persuade old girl he's not doing it. Just like you said, look, I'm not doing it. But look, I'm showing you. He was doing the same thing, the whole time he was doing something. So that's why I said, what did he do for her to make her feel that way?
Well, it was obvious what he did to her. The reflection was in the glass. Like, that's what he did to her.
But she didn't see that, but everybody else did. I had to read the comments to actually see it too.
Oh my goodness. But something came about to where she was treating him the way that she was treating him. And it ain't necessarily had to been him. Because a lot of people are walking around here with garbage bags full of baggage of stuff that other people did to them. And so you want to take this out on me. Now, in the situation that you're speaking on, you're talking about a guy that probably did something to her, got caught, and now she don't trust nothing that he do. And for all perfect reasons intent, everybody in the comments like, look in the window at the reflection. She right there. So with that being said,
the super detectives.
I
you
can
missed
understand.
You missed that girl. You missed that girl. She's sitting at home, lonely and miserable, trying to mess up somebody else's relationship. Come on now.
Single people keep good people single.
Hold up. Go back on that camera. I seen K Marie. You had a look on your face. You had a look on your face like you had something to say.
I was just listening to you. I agree with all of y'all. The only thing I would say is another aspect could be control. It's a lot of narcissism around. And it has absolutely nothing to do with their baggage or do with you. It's the fact that some people get off by being in control and feeling like they have control of someone else. So that it could be that as well as to why there's such stipulations on when you come home, what you do. Next week you'll be discussing dress code. It just in some relationships somebody wants to control the other person. So that could be an aspect of it as well.
Okay, so I got a question for you. With what you just said, does a person's past play a part in that? Does a person's past play a part in that?
It can. I could see their past dictating how they treat the relationship to avoid whatever happened in the past. But there are some people, whether it be past relationship trauma, family trauma, they have to be in control of everything around them, else they don't feel any peace. So not being able to control the person that they are in a relationship with to make them feel comfortable or make them feel in control could be an aspect of it as well, I think.
Okay, I understand it. That's why I asked the question because me personally, I believe that because I've been guilty of this before. I've been guilty of it, holding a person's past against them, even though they're trying to move forward and trying to get rid of their past. I've been that person that has still had it in the back of my mind, but you used to be like this. And when I may start to see certain signs or certain aspects of the way that they used to be, a part of me may be like, well, I wonder if they backslide. And then, hence comes in the control aspect. Not insecurity, but you told me you was this way. Now I'm thinking, even though this is the furthest thing from your mind, now all of a sudden I'm sitting here thinking, well, I wonder if this just happened. If it's gonna do that, and sometimes I think a lot of times in relationships, we as human beings, we have a tendency to not allow the other person to grow past who they were. So we start putting these stipulations on them. I'm no relationship expert. I'm just speaking my honest to heart truth. Just talking what I know. Sir, yes, sir.
Also, I to piggyback off what you're saying now is not only do we not allow a person to grow past their past experiences, but we don't allow the person a chance to make the mistake to correct it, which is the actual growth. Because you have to understand, it's just like stopping smoking cigarettes when you're talking about growth. As bad as I want to stop smoking cigarettes, I got a pack right here, and I'm gonna smoke. It just is what it is, and a person say, "Well, how do you want to stop smoking so bad, but you got a pack of cigarettes?" It's hard to explain. It's so hard that it's no different than the person that uses narcotics, no different from the person that picks up alcohol, no different from the person that has deviances. I'm not gonna say the other word, but if you understand what I'm saying, you know what I'm talking about. These people have issues that they don't know how to work past. This is mine. And I could put that on plastic and say, yeah, I'm telling you the truth. And I know the experience that you're talking about. And I appreciate you bringing that point up, bro, because never will you ever get the relationship that you're looking for until you understand that your mate is going to make mistakes or they're going to make purposes, which might go against your policies, your laws, your rules, your standards, your morals, and everything. But you have to give that person a chance to grow before you just condemn them. And see, I think women have a better understanding of that than even men do. But I'm going to stop right here because I hear music. So let's go.
Really came from nothing. What y'all want? I still be thugging. What y'all want? On lucky hustling. Birmingham, baby, they bust. Hard to start on touch, but I love it when you say you love me. How you wanna do it? Yes, I decline, but trust me. You really came from nothing. Sometimes I still be thugging. On legit hustling. Birmingham, baby, bust. Hard hard to start on true. But I love it when you say you.
What's in freeze? What's in freeze?
Hey, I know that your bitch might have said I'm a player, but I know that love is a game. I'm just playing in it. I'm not looking for like that.
Eat patties?
Around so that you had my back. The grass
You thought you had force in the house?
forever for that. Started out.
Man, I'm finna burn your shit. Damn. Hey, come on.
Turn me on. Ooh, full of exotica high. Baby, I'm digging your vibe. I'm tryna come spend the night. I'm tryna wiggle inside. Full that down, tryna fuck on your body. I can do this every day like a hobby. Vibing and kicking it like karate. You my little friend, but I'm loving your body.
Okay. We want to thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate. We all appreciate y'all spending the night with us and discussing this topic. Make sure that you tune in next week as we talk about. I think it's the permissible. The ultimate dress code. When your woman steps out in a provocative way just to go out with the girls. What is your opinion about that, and how do you feel? Discuss it next week.
That's definitely gonna be a hot topic. That's definitely gonna be a hot topic. Now back to this YN crashing out. I'm sorry.
Bananas. BANANAS. Bananas.
That's beyond. I don't know what to call that. Ain't even no name for that.
I done been pissed off to the highest of festivity and never did nothing like that because my conscious mind said, "Who gonna clean all this up?"
And for what?
If it ever gets to that point, you know what? You just need to leave that person alone. I'm sorry.
Listen.
You done got hit with the woo wop the bam 3000.
Oh my God!
And now you don't know how to act.
Sir,
come on now,
sir.
It ain't.
Sir, he might as well turn that into Social Security. He can get a check.
Yeah,
who
he's
films that
right
and then posts that to the internet? No, he's certified at all times.
Wait,
she just brought it out of him.
Who films that and dances to it at the end?
I'll wait. I'll wait.
Like the song.
Spicy, put me back on mute.
About to say.
Yeah, that was a moment of silence right there. Did y'all see all the 4 pictures went around? Ain't nobody had nothing to say.
Anybody had nothing.
No, what was you about to say, Kay? Go on, let it out. Go on, let it out. No. See, I know that look. You got something to say. Go on and say it.
Come on, Kay.
I was just gonna say that this generation, that was a young guy. They love being toxic. For them, it's a game. It's anything to post. It's anything to talk about. Anything to draw any kind of attention, negative or positive. So that was his whole point of doing it. If he sat down and thought about it, he probably really didn't even care. But it was his chance to make content, and toxic content gets a lot of views. So that's why I think he posted that.
Now, remember, this is not his apartment. That was her apartment, and she didn't come home. So that's why he was doing all destruction, and that was the food that she bought.
Whoa, hold up. Time out, flag on the play.
He did that because she did not come home.
So her house. see, that's what happened when you get hit with the Woo Wop 3000.
I'm not playing with you, bro. Somebody else talk. I'm not playing with you.
That girl done put something on him. And he didn't know no other way to respond.
Listen, when you're dealing with somebody that's HFR, high functioning. I sent y'all the video earlier, so if you don't know what high functioning is, you missed it. But what I'm saying is this. When you're dealing with somebody that's high functioning like this, they are showing you that there's no treatment option. The only thing you could do is get away.
Well, you know.
I'm sorry.
Woo! Boy. All I can say is
well, this is what I'm gonna say about the whole situation. Everybody that's out here in the live watching us, we got a QR box up here. Could y'all please, if you got anything to donate, $1, anything, please make sure you scan that QR box up here in the left hand corner and give to the broadcast, because this helps us create bigger and better topics and do more things for the fans that's out here watching. So thank you guys in advance.
Yes.
Cause I don't know what to say about him, so I'm gonna talk about the QR code.
That brother was, you know, that's them crash outs, you know, and I can't speak for nobody else, you know, but I'm a 70s baby, and you know,
could you please put Miss Fulcher's comment up there? The last comment that just came across. Read that, ladies. What she say?
I want to read this. What you say there?
They say he going to jail.
And since you are correct, and since that was not his property, he's going to jail for destruction of property.
That's right.
That's the only thing I disagree with that she put up there. She didn't spell it right. Jayell. Jail. He going to jail.
He had to enunciate it properly. But see, and that's the thing. But see, and ladies, and let me put y'all up on game. When y'all get to busting out windows, slashing tires, it's the same thing.
Who did that?
Bing, 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 bing.
They wrote a song about it. I bust the windows out your car.
I called the police on yo.
You see what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, let's not crash out on each other like this. Just because I don't come home.
Man, all I'm gonna say about that is I told my kids I'm gonna see much crashing on my sons. When y'all give these women, give them lazy stuff. Don't give them the good stuff. Give them the welfare.
Well, y'all, I'm like my brother Mac. I need to pour me up a drink, bud.
Man, look, because and then she gonna encourage it right here on the line. She gonna say, just give them the good stuff. Don't give them a half. Don't be lazy.
Hold on. Let me read this real quick. You say sometimes them young people be smoking drugs and they go crazy too. You know what? I don't know if I should have.
That's only about 40% of that. That's only about 40% of that. The rest of them born this way.
Yeah, but I must say this too. It's not just the young people, because I have seen men in their 40s and 50s that crash out the same way. You know, you got
talk to them now.
Dealing with.
And then at the same time, y'all got to realize. See, like I said, I was a 70 baby. See, we didn't have too many drugs back then, and we weren't
the ones y'all got.
My people wasn't drug users. They was the opposite. So, you know, I ain't never.
Too. And they had all the drugs in our days, but we just didn't see it. Our parents didn't let us see it. That's how we didn't see it.
I ain't never heard of nobody doing a good 420 day and having a situation like that.
Listen, I'm gonna go back. Queen, let me take you back.
All right, let's go.
Don't you remember when you used to go over your people's house in the 80s and Granny was in charge of whoever was locked in that back room?
Yeah.
As nobody like that no more. They're not locking them up no more. They're setting them free in society.
You got a point. Yeah.
So you got the window lickers at your house talking about this my baby daddy, this my baby
down
mama.
there laughing. See, K Marie down there laughing because she down there laughing. She down there laughing. She had that one uncle, that one cousin. Don't nobody go back there.
Everybody know.
So we gonna slide that tray up under the door.
Your granny had to be like, get back in that room. What you doing out here? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Stop playing. They out in public now. They everywhere.
Yep. See now that's a whole nother episode, a whole nother show that we got to do. That one reason that us as
what happened to the locked doors.
That and us.
Yes. That's what happened.
Don't nobody want to tell the family secret about that one uncle that don't nobody want to babysit the kids.
Oh my God. I just pulled up. I swear I did. Let's go.
I ain't gonna put our business out there like that, but I'm just saying.
It's out there now. We know because we remember. That's the wonderful thing about being Gen X. I remember. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that came out as a burp. Excuse me. I remember everybody that got locked in that back room when I was a child. And so they out here half functioning now, working at McDonald's, arguing with you over the intercom because you asked for extra cheese on your burger.
Then we get to stuff everywhere. They want to bum.
They telling you, you gotta pay for that cheese. Yeah, I know. Put it on there.
And they're saying across the street, it's gonna cost me extra 70 cents for that cheese. I can read, boss.
I quit. Spicy mute me.
Man, so I don't know. I don't know if we have another commercial now, but literally, y'all, we sitting up here cracking, having a good time and making jokes, but this is literally a very serious topic that us as individuals go through every day, whether you're in a relationship or not. If you're in a relationship, if you looking for a relationship, if you're in a situationship, all of these things are very serious topics. And it's coming across lighthearted, but at the same time, what y'all fail to realize is that us as a people, these are the things that we need to address. And we need to address them within ourselves so that when we go out into the world, that we will know how to deal with them when we have to face those who are addressing those same issues. And when you say the impermissible after hours, I grew up during an era where what happened after dark stayed after dark. And
period.
And it's just a simple fact. And look, I just left the family reunion. And a lot of the things that went on in my family, they know what went on. And I'm not going to put nothing on nobody. But at the same time, I'm a proud person to tell y'all, look, I got brother cousins, I got sister cousins. I don't know if that's a Mississippi thing, but hey. So, but after dark, let me go to Queen D. Just I don't know. Queen D. Your final thoughts.
I don't know about having sister cousins and brother cousins. I don't know, but I witnessed it. I've actually seen it happen in 3D. And
yeah, we'll talk about that off there. but the question I was saying though, seriously, when it's all said and done, when it comes down to it, we all want to live our life. We all want to be free. We all want to have fun.
Right.
I'm going to ask you, what is your advice that you would give to someone who is in a relationship or seeking a relationship to where they just may not come home at a permissible hour?
I would say definitely communicate with your partner. It's not the fact that some of us, I can't speak for everybody, but some of us are not insecure. We're more worried about you, your well-being, and your health. And things are out there that can take you out. So we're more worried that you won't make it home, especially those of us who love our significant other very much. We just want y'all to come home. We don't want to see nothing bad happen to you. So, but the ones that are insecure, stop it. But other than that, just communication is a really big thing. Communication is key. Please communicate with your significant other.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. I know they needed to hear that. I know they did. Say no. Like you said, communicate with me. What would be, and it's some advice that you would give? Same question. What would be some advice that you would give?
I would say definitely vet properly, meaning if you are a go out to the club type of person, make sure that the person you're in a relationship with is also into going to the club and vice versa. But most importantly, the two main things is trust and communication. You both grown in a relationship, have a sit down, talk about what you both want out of it, and come to an understanding and a compromise about it so that you can have a healthy relationship.
Right. Thank you. Oh man, that hit deep. Brother Mac. You gave me that eye.
All right.
Brother Mac. Go
I
and give it to
believe
me
it's
straight.
right. You got to go crazy to be crazy and come out of crazy to see crazy. And though certain things might work for me as far as this topic goes, I do believe that everything ain't for everybody. So before you set up rules and stipulations against a person that you want to be in a relationship with, find out what their rules and their stipulations are as far as how they believe on the things that you want to set standards on. So you can't set a standard of 2:00 on the person that believes that you can come and go as you please. You both have to be like-minded in the situation. Anything after that is going crazy to me, because you're trying to force somebody against their own will and they're trying to uphold their will against your own force. So you need to be in sync and compatible with the person that you want to be with or the person that you're getting to know in hopes to be with, so that when you do make that bond from experience, you can say, we on the same page. Me and her, or me and him, feel like this is what we're going to do to make our lives happy for the rest of our lives. This is where we're going to stand, and this is what's going to create an even bigger bond between us because we agree on where we're going. Don't try to make an agreement after the horse and game out the gate and y'all racing. You can't change horses in the middle of the race. You got to stick with the same horse. So figure your person out, talk, communicate, get to know who it is that you want to say you love before you say you love them, or before you find yourself in love with them, and figure out that although I might love this person has some values that goes against mine. That's my nutrition for the evening.
Yes. You know, everybody's giving very good, nutritional information. And personally, I can't disagree with anybody on the panel. This is the one time I will say I can't disagree with nobody, because a lot of times what we do as individuals is we put ourselves in the forefront instead of the back burner. Sometimes we have to look at the other person that we're trying to get in this relationship with. And I'm no relationship expert. I've got many failed ones to prove that correct. But at the same time, when it comes to situations like this, you have to set those boundaries. You have to be able to say, hey, look, I don't agree with you doing X, Y, Z. And I will be able to agree with you saying that you don't allow me or like me doing A, B, C. And then we have to find that common ground. And at the same time, if they out in the club that late at night, guess what? They just might be for the streets.
Is we out of here?
Come on, Spicy. Where you at, Spicy?
I'm right here. It's been a great show, great pointers. Hopefully it helps somebody that's out there that's listening and mend their relationship, because I agree with K. Marie. Yes, it's about, communication. It's about trust. But let's not forget that it also is about respecting one another. So if you love each other, you respect each other. You might be one way, but then he might another way. But let's come to common ground and learn how to respect one another. DJ Mac, take us out of here.
All the single ladies,